Hey everybody, it's me, Sorbart again. Yes, that's me. I've seen a lot of YouTubers do a lot of reviews on a lot of dark and creepy stuff. And I said, hey, why don't I go ahead and make my own dark review? So, the movie we're going to be talking about today is Ringing Bell. Yeah, Ringing Bell. Apparently, people said it's dark, it's heavy. For me, it's dark as hell. It's dark, but in a good way. In a good way. I said that a little classic quote from Bionic Pig. If you haven't seen his channel, it's amazing. Go subscribe. Apparently they said that Ringing Bell was a dark film, and it definitely probably traumatized a lot of kids. I don't think it did. A majority of you might have not seen it, but I've seen it myself, and from the looks of it, it's a lot darker than it looks. Now, it was released in 1978 by this director. I have no idea what his name is. And it was produced by Sario Studios, I believe. And, yeah, let's get into it, people. Prepare to have your childhood ruined. Oh, God. So it's about this sheep named Chirin. Now, Chirin is the most active person in the entire meadow. And he also wears a bell around his neck. Why? I have no idea. Apparently, there's a good reason why. There's a good reason. He said that he wears a bell. They said that he wears a bell around his neck so that his mother would find him easily. And for some reason, in the English dub, for some reason, the narrator is kind of a bully to Chirin. He kind of bullies him. He says, or fall when he doesn't watch where he's going. I don't know. I find that so funny how he said that. I mean, I get why, but who cares? So apparently, we see his mother, and his mother is plays a very important role in this movie. She says, "Hey, do not go near this mountain because there's a wolf that lives there." And this is how she said, "Honey, there's a mountain there, and a wolf lives there." Yeah, but Mom, I don't care. I mean, why does he eat sheep? Clover tastes better. No, I'm not saying that. He actually does. I don't care. There's a bunny there. Oh, don't mind me. I'm just eating clover. Also, come taste clover. It tastes amazing. Okay. Chirin, you big disappointment. So apparently she tells him, hey, do not go near this wolf because he is dangerous. Now, here's the thing. In the Japanese version, they call the wolf Woe. But in the English dub version, they call him Wolf or Wolf King. Now, I find Wolf King to be especially interesting. So, apparently, it was like midday. It was like in the afternoon before dark. Apparently, all the sheep were going back to the barn. And, it looks like Chirin's mother can't find him. She thinks that the wolf ate him. Which, no, because she actually found him. And then she starts to get disappointed. But in the end, she is glad that she is glad that she found him. And then he explains, which is kind of stupid. He said the reason why I fell asleep because he was playing with the bunny so hard that he ate a lot of clover and he fell asleep. I honestly find that so stupid that happened. And so apparently they go back to the barn. They live happily ever after. Just kidding. Apparently, spring turned to autumn, and this is where stuff gets sad and dark at the same time. And Jesus Christ, have you seen the wolf? The design looks amazing. Looks badass. I'm not joking. It's badass. And then we see here's the thing that gets kind of confusing. The sheep is so scared that foam comes out of the mouth and he faints. I honestly find that a little bit funny, but still, yes, it's an intense scene. Then Chirin is just standing there. He's just standing there doing absolutely nothing. And then the wolf was about to lunge at him, and then his mother sacrificed herself in order to save Chirin. And then this comes to one of the absolute saddest scenes I've ever seen. Chirin's mom dies. Yeah, she actually dies. And so Chirin is so distraught that none of the sheep even comfort him. And here's a little quote I got from Steve Reviews. Sheep are assholes. That's actually true, Steve. Shout out to you, man. Sheep are definitely assholes. Apparently, after that, Chirin wanted to go avenge his mother, and then goes to the Wolf King's mountain. And then, for some reason, when he finds the wolf, he looks pretty chill. And then Chirin's like, "You killed my mother, I'm gonna kill you." And then the wolf's like, "Oh, fuck off, dude. I'm trying to sleep. Stop annoying me." He's like, "I don't care, bro. I'm gonna kill you. You kill my mother, I'm gonna kill you." Yeah, I don't care. Do what you want. And then he just flicks him away with his tail. And then Chirin falls and dies. Just kidding. He survives. Apparently he had a brain concussion. I really have no idea why he had that. The next day, we find the wolf drinking water. Chirin comes out of nowhere and says, "Hey, wolf, I want to become a wolf just like you." "What are you talking about? You're a sheep. I'm a wolf. Go back to the meadow where you live, kid. Go back to the farm where you live." And he's like, "No, I want to become a wolf like you, because I'm tired of those people just standing there shaking while I want to become a wolf just like you." And so he wants to prove to him that he is a wolf. So he goes out into the meadow and sees a bunch of animals, and he's like, "Yo, I'm a wolf. Be scared." Ah! And then all the animals is like, "Ah, look at that stupid kid. He looks nothing like a wolf." And then he gets sprayed by a skunk and then rolled into a ball by these gophers. I really don't know. There's some weird creatures in the movie. And then he goes back into the mountain and he says, "I tried." But then he follows the wolf, and apparently he follows the wolf, and then we see the life of a wolf. He kills a deer. He finds out what it's truly like to become a wolf. And he's like, now you see what it's like to become a wolf, Pipsqueak. Go back to your meadow where you belong, little crap." And then he said, "No, I'm tired of going there. I'm never going back there. I want to become a sheep like you. A wolf like you, sorry. And so apparently, and then they went into a river, and then Chirin falls into the water and dies. I'm just kidding. He actually survives. I don't know how, but for some reason, the look on the wolf's face is just how in the living hell did he survive? I don't know, Wolf. No one knows. There's a lot of questionable things. I'm confused. I'm scared. Apparently, he said, "I'm not going to give up." Now, here's the thing that's kind of stupid. He said, "I don't care how long it takes." He said, the reason why is, he said, "Because I don't care how long it takes. I want to become a wolf." Now, in the Japanese version, he said, now, in the book, it said he's got nowhere else to go. So he's got to go to the wolf, which is a fair amount of reason. I don't know why they said that. There's just a lot of questionable things that they didn't get from the books. But whatever, it's a film. So Chirin followed the wolf constantly, and this is where he reminds him of his home. He sees a lot of animals. They're having fun with their mom. They're drinking her milk, whatever that means. And then we cut to a scene where we see a snake battling out a bird, protecting her eggs, and he kills the bird. Jesus, why you gotta be so brutal? Why you gotta be so brutal? And then Chirin, he defends the eggs, but accidentally smashes them, and so the snake leaves while the babies are dead. I don't know why, but I just find that so stupid. Apparently said, "Oh, why did it happen? Why?" And then the wolf, he says the most good advice speech I've ever heard. He said, "In order for some to live, others must die. That is the law of nature. From the moment of birth, life is one endless struggle, and only the strong can survive." And then Chirin's like, "But then what can I do? I don't have fangs like you. Not even fight." He said he can't do anything to protect himself, which is actually a fair amount of reason. Now the wolf finally agrees to train Chirin. And this is where things get cool, sometimes dark, but cool at the same time. Apparently, Apparently, as time passed, he actually drove through a freaking tree. Yeah, the kid actually ran through a tree and grew horns. Sorta. But they're little horns, so he's still a young guy. And then after that, after 2 years of harsh training, he becomes from a lamb into not a ram, but a fearsome beast. That's what I call him. And then after that, he says, life, living on the mountain has changed the way I think about life. For now, I see you as a father. I'm glad that I've trained you, Jiren. You are a fine warrior. a little raspy voice there, sorry. Apparently, after that, they're known to have ruthless killing throughout the land, which I get why. And then they go back to the barn where he lived, and he said, "This is where your original home was, Pipsqueak." And then Jiren's like, "Home? Huh? The only home I got is you." I thought he was gonna say a little funny line, but nah, I don't think so. And then he kills dogs. I know there's supposed to be intensity, but from Steven Reviews, what he said the look on the sheep is downright hilarious, which is true. I know it is an intense scene, yes. And then he enters the barn, and then this is where we get to see that this is an emotional scene. He sees a child helpless and his mother diving at him to protect his son. And then he sees that his own mother died. He sees the exact same thing, just like his own mother died trying to save him. That hits it hard. Apparently he snaps out. He's like, "No, I don't want to do it." And then the wolf's like, "This is something only a weakling can do." And then Sharon's like, "Ah, you killed my mother!" And then boom, kills the wolf through the dang chest with horns. Now that is badass. But then this is where stuff gets really sad. Apparently the wolf says that he wanted to die at the hands of someone stronger, which I don't know why he said that, but it's fine. And then the wolf is dead, and now the sheep sees him as a hero. Not. So apparently the sheep end up rejecting him and just throwing him out of the barn. Which, why? I don't know. And then he's forced to retreat back to the mountains, and then grieves the loss of his only friend. And then it is said during blizzards, his bell can be heard throughout the barren land, and he's never seen again. And that was the ringing bell. What do I have to say? It's dark, dark as hell. But I'm not saying it's too dark. It's heavy too. It's heavy. Now, I don't know why, but for some reason, there's so many reasons why they should have done it. I think from my perspective, he would have just stayed there and protected the sheep from all sorts of danger. Yet he's punished for this anyways. Then he's forced to carry out his life in cold isolation. I took that one from Steven Reviews. Thank you, Steven Reviews. You made my life so much better. And that was the ringing bell. Yeah, apparently it's dark. If you guys want me to do some more movie reviews or some other YouTube videos that you want me to do, subscribe, comment if you want me to do it. There's a little secret I'm going to tell you next time. Until next time, I'm Sword Boy, and this was my movie review on Ringing Bell. See ya.